we are at the Regional Council together with Mr. Francesco Russi, who is the Vice President of the Regional Parliament of our Autonomous Region Friuli-Venezia Giulia. We thank Mr. Russo to have accepted to be interviewed, and we would like to discuss or to hear your opinion about the Erasmus project. So I have some very brief questions. So the first one is, have you heard before of our Erasmus project?
Oh yes, I have, of course, in my real life, not the political one. I work at the University of Udine. I'm a professor of history of education and comparative education. So it's quite obvious for me to consider schools and education the core of our European project and the real chance for future, our best investment for future.
Do you think young people should be more involved in analyzing the importance of being European citizen today, especially after the last election?
Oh yes, I do believe. I do believe it's necessary. Also because, in my opinion, young people often ignore our common future. In many cases, they never asked to their grandparents what Europe really was before the choice to become a community. In the last centuries, our continent generated divisions, wars, poverty, and so in the last 50 years, on the other hand, through living and working together, we became the most important, peaceful and prosperous area all around the world. So now the challenge, the real problem is how to involve young generation in building a new European model, a modern one, more inclusive and more responsible. But I'm sure they are ready to do it and to assume their part of responsibility, and we could see it in the recent initiative of Friday for Future.
So, do you believe that local authorities should take an active part in the school's Erasmus project? And if yes,
how? First of all, I think that we all, decision makers at the regional, local, national and European level, have to listen to young generation, to civil society, to understand better what's happening in our territories. And then we must help with building new solutions to make it possible living in a European Union more inclusive, oriented to the future, and based on good participation at civil and social level. Having quality schools and good vocational education and training experiences. So we have to teach new generation in a word to build bridges and not walls.
so you have participated actively into the project because you have taken part into the first round table 2 years ago about the Day of Migrant, and the last round table about multiculturalism during the Trieste meeting. So, do you think that Erasmus project can promote respect of cultural diversity and in this way can help to abolish prejudice, reduce racism and contribute to the growth of global culture and of peace?
Well, our experience in Trieste teaches us that internationalization and good quality experience in the field of education helps us to create more integration and a better quality of life. So here we have the most important technological and scientific cluster in Italy, one of the most important more important in Europe, and because of our international port, we host a lot of national communities from different religions. So I think local authorities have to promote projects like Erasmus Plus, because sharing best practices, I think, is the better way to build together a more inclusive European Union.
So thank you so much, and we hope you will take part in the next Erasmus Plus project. Okay.
You're welcome, and good job everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you for your enthusiasm.